Well, cow said the chicken is the chicken said cow. Wow. Cow said the chicken is cow. Cow. I couldn't think of a song right now, so we're doing something to make it go round. Alona went home. That's how it went down. Got home.
What? What cartoon is that from?
It's from an episode of Looney Tunes. Y'all, I honestly couldn't think of nothing because low-key, high-key, it's been a long weekend, but at the same time, we do need to get to this episode because, God, what? Again with the judging, Stacey's drank the Kool-Aid. We had a very touching episode with lots of interesting stories that needed to be told. A makeover challenge that needed help. And a very good lip sync, if I would like to say.
Probably the best one yet.
With the artist I was glad to hear on Drag Race. Cue my theme music. Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Get that out of there. Everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants.
And Jamarty4.
Thanks so much for tuning into the channel. Do me a favor and hit that like button, like wow, like Hulk smash, and share this video with everybody you love and hate, and also subscribe to my channel at Matty Rants and to my friend's channel also on YouTube at Jamal84. Who, congratulations to you, friend. I saw you hit 5K.
Woo! Took forever, but we're here.
We celebrate victories in this household. Amen, Rant Pack. Amen. If you haven't gotten to my friend's page, go on there. He does a lot of different reviews on some spooky story stuff. G Status ATL Hustle. Let me know if you want me to come back for this next one. I'll do it because I'm kind of into it now. And TikTok royalty almost at 1 million views for one video. I saw your post today.
Hey, just that one.
Look at me. I'm up to date on the news. Y'all, I almost gave everything. Right? I was like, all right.
It's all laid out there. It's all laid out.
It's available publicly. No page is private. So do us a favor and follow us on our social media pages. Mine is at MattyRants on both Facebook and Instagram, at the Matty Rants on Twitter, and here on YouTube at Matty Rants. And again, if you want to donate to the channel, please and thank you. CashApp, $, Matty Rants, Venmo, Matty-Rants, and PayPal.me/MattyRants. Jamar84, your links.
Okay, so you can find me across all social media at Jamarty4. That's JAMAR84, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, with the exception of TikTok, as mentioned, at Jamar840.
Yes.
There you go.
God bless. Now, we want to go ahead and start off this episode first before we get into this episode of Canada's Drag Race by sending our love, our prayers, our condolences to our sister and her family, Chi-Chi DeVane, and her passing this past week here. We love you, and I know everybody was feeling very hurt this weekend over this situation because she was one of the greatest, if not the greatest, okay? So all my love. Anything that you see that the family is asking for to help, please get there. I'm going to try to see if I can post a link to something if I see anything available. Respect the family at this moment in time and those who are very close to her. I know Kennedy Davenport's hurting right now, and I saw her post on social media. You know, send your love. That's what these people need right now. We don't need none of this Nebraska and Derek Barry bullshit, okay?
Goodbye.
All right. So now that our hairlines are checked and in order, let's go ahead and get to this episode. And again, all our love to Chi-Chi DeVane. Rest in heaven, baby. Rest in peace. Rest in power. Legendary. Legendary. Okay. By you. Les bon temps roulé, or whatever the fuck came out that mouth, because it was on after that. It was on after that. She rolled up in here in a good wig and a trash bag. Send her on to top 4. But who did not make it to top 4 was our good sis Alona, as she was sashayed away last week by Priyanka and the extendable legs that belonged to her. Now, when she got to said mirror and asked, does anybody care? The girls were silent. So Alona, call shade when you see it. But they did wipe off your name and said you were annoying, but that you were a fierce drag queen. So take the compliment with the backhand slap in the same rotation.
At least they gave you that.
Because sometimes you don't get shit. So now I'm really going to roll through this here because what happened? People talked. Words were exchanged. People dragged and they came back into the workroom. Jeffrey Boyer, I don't see something. I don't know. He came into the workroom and told these people that they were going to have to do some things today with puppets. Jamar, we had the puppets. Puppets.
I love the puppets. I do not have the specifics of who was who.
Oh, I do.
But, I'm about to say, I just picked out the ones that I actually laughed at.
Honey, I had my libations and this, what was this? Space Ghost, God bless it, has got my mind right where I need to be. Let's talk about it. Now, I found this to be just a tad bit suspect with how they were picked because Priyanka got Lemon and Lemon got Priyanka.
Perfect.
But it got even more suspicious because after there was a whole, and I almost missed this, and there is always a whole moment where Jimbo and Rita had that, y'all had a really tough argument last week. I told you, did I not say this was going to happen? They will have made up. They're the most wisest ones in the competition. They're going to do this, okay? It's not going to be given. But Rita picked Jimbo's last. Jimbo got Scarlett's and Scarlett got Rita's. I said, I've been waiting to do this. I said, have you? Have you?
It was a nice winky dink.
Yeah. Was it when they told you that they were going to give you the puppet? I'm not calling it, but I'm just saying. It felt a little suspicious, okay? The suspicious. So.
Well, Rita was the last one to pick it, and Jimbo's was the only one left.
But let's talk about how, Lemons was, who went first? Lemon had Priyanka first, right? And then Priyanka went and got Lemons. Yes. So Priyanka so happened to be on top. Then Lemon so happened to be right underneath hers. Then it went like that, and the order was placed from, okay. So I call shenanigans, but I also like to just add this speculation for time slot in this review. With that being said, they painted, prodded, and poked those puppets. Jamar, who were you most entertained by?
I was most entertained, as to no surprise to no one, Jimbo, when she called Scarlett safe, I was like, God. That was just a D.
No, she dug her when she put all that cotton in it.
Oh, baby. But you know what? Scarlett is a good sport because you're like, okay, first of all, true.
Okay. We didn't miss a beat, Scarlett. We didn't miss, not a cheek, excuse me. We didn't miss a cheek, Scarlett. We didn't miss it.
And Lemon and Priyanka, their little duo, how Lemon said, oh, you did a reveal during the Snatch Games? And I revealed that I wasn't a threat. I was like, ooh.
The scream.
Eek.
Ooh, that's a sour lemon right there, squeeze. I can't.
And lastly, was Rita Baga. Rita?
You're shady.
Rita!
That was shady.
Rita, you are a messy homosexual.
Girl. Not that she just read back the whole script verbatim and said, didn't you just say this about Jeffrey, who's also in this room right now? Okay.
It was like, oh, okay. He's like, I did say that.
We love you, Jumbo.
I said what I said.
I said what I said. And I'm not taking it back. Velvet dress, Nene leaks. Okay. I will agree with Jamar with the jokes. I found that Scarlett was funny at the start when she had Rita's accent, and then it was gone after that. But Scarlett winning the mini challenge,
I didn't see it, but.
And what's crazy, she's like, that's my first win. And I was like, girl, if we're looking at the scorecards, that's a 0.5. That's a 0.5.
Mini challenge wins really mean nothing.
I mean, you've had 0 calories up until this point, so that snatch of lettuce is right where I guess you need to be.
It hasn't fallen at the bottom, though.
That is true.
Very consistent.
Very consistent. Very scarlistant.
Very, very Jan.
Oh, no, she made it further than Jan now. She didn't have a Widow Von Du to stop her. It's fine night. Shaka Khan'd out that competition, mama, in a dress, black dress too. That was your funeral, not the wedding. But listen, this ain't about Jan. Sport. This is about these 5 people who are in this competition for Canada's Drag Race, and Jeffrey Boyer, vulgar word Chapman, up there now saying these things. Also, real quick before I continue to drag Jeffrey for the rest of this, y'all, that man has suspended his Twitter account. I know he is. Yeah, right. I drag him over here on my network. Okay, I'm not going to his page and being like, right. I'm not sitting there talking about you use bottle of lotion in some young man's home for not the reasons of ashy elbows and knees. I'm not doing that with Jeffrey here. Okay, chill. Like I know he said some dumb stuff, but you know, people get theirs eventually, and
girl,
do it from your page. Don't at the man. Just, you know, like, I don't know. We do this for shits and giggles here. I'm not here to like go to in his house and say you were wrong.
Actually, bring the man down and like chastise him. I may disagree, but damn, I'm not going.
We're gonna read him, but we're not gonna sit. I'm not going to his house and knocking on his door. Okay, like chill. Anywho, Jeffrey, I hope you get back into a space where you can enjoy social media again. Understand this is all for shits and giggles, my brother. Everybody else that's doing that stuff, I can't speak for, but that my God.
Mental health. Take care of your mental health.
With that being said, it was a little difficult dealing with you in this workroom. I'm just gonna be real with you. Real. You seemed inauthentic, just to be honest. So.
I mean, he was doing his job. They asked him to go out there, get the sad stories, get all of the camera stuff that we need so we can put it on the show. So I don't blame him. He's getting paid to do this.
That's fine. I can get paid to do it too, and I can have real emotions put into it. But you know,
Jeffrey, be Jeffrey.
Are we waiting for that?
They're trying so hard to be RuPaul, and it's just like, just be Jeffrey. Because I feel like Stacey's being Stacey for the most part.
Yeah. Even Brooklyn. I mean, I've seen this Brooklyn, so you know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't a new Brooklyn to me. I've seen this one. So I'm used to this, but, you know, I guess us with him, it went from, again, a guest judge situation to a full-time position. So I think we're being a little critical, but at the same time, I'm like, you done said some stupid shit now.
Yeah.
And you look stupid, too. So, you know, we can only try. I mean, I would say Scarlett Bobo should be your makeup artist, and I'm glad you asked her for her help. You know, apparently Dennis was the benchmark for you to find what good makeup looks like. So, ha-cha-cha-cha-cha. But back to this episode. Okay. At least we were still on topic. No. That was for the girls. Back to the school.
Ooh. So what Jeffrey did do is that he did kind of introduce us to the foundation of the Rainbow Railroad, which, as he explained, is a Canadian-based company that tries to find homes and support for other LGBT youth who are migrating from, you know, horrible countries, who still chastise and arrest and beat and do all sorts of other horrible
and kill and all of that. All of that.
And they said what is it, like over 700 people in Canada?
Yeah, I've been from that program. Like, honestly, this was something I wanted to watch, and this is something I wanted to know about, and I was glad to hear a lot of the stories. I have each person who was involved here with the situation. We have Elton from Jamaica, Rabal from Syria.
By the way.
Huh?
They're fine as hell, by the way.
Oh, Elton? Yeah. I was here.
You did that for me.
I was here for it. Dennis from Uganda too. I was like, come on, Butch, walk through.
There was not a feminine bone in that man.
Come on, Dennis. Yes, we was here for it. I love Dennis. This was so real. He was so himself.
So Butch.
Loved it. Gave me Matt Eisman tees from Celebrity Drag Race. We gonna sashay up this runway.
He was so happy though. He was so happy.
Eka I hope it's Eka, I'm getting right, from Indonesia, who was married to Rainier, there we go, also from Indonesia. And their story was really sad about what happened with them and people like following them, and they had to go from place to place to place, like just to get out of the country, like craziness. And even with Dennis's story in reference with Uganda, just hearing that story of that, if my life, or if I was born somewhere different, you know, if my life had been completely different, you know, I have a privilege of being born here in America compared to other places, especially even with what we went through, Jamar, coming out and going through what we went through. Mm-hmm. I can't imagine. And then to know that he, like for him, he's speaking about people dying, not from an illness, but from people being murdered and it being recent. And then having 125 people at a club gay gathering who are there for peace and just to find each other, all to be arrested.
For what crime? Breathing?
And what's amazing is that also was happening out here at one point in time in certain places. Those places were being raided in certain cases and in certain parts of the country. But this is something that's still going on in other places. I know we have a follower in Zimbabwe who reaches out to me and he talks about the crisis that is out there, which I would urge everybody to look up here. But again, like Dennis was saying, if you know someone who's found their way into a country to seek asylum and safety, and they're really just trying to live their life, give them a hug. You know, they want to just live just like us, and why not? Everyone deserves to have their own life and freedom, and it just boggles my mind that people want to stop that.
And I was touched by the scene with Lemon, how she said, we hear about these organizations a lot, but it's a completely different phenomenon.
The numbers
to it.
Yeah.
Now we have actual representation in front of us so we can see it, to where it feels more like, okay, I get it. I see it. You know, it's not just text on an article on the internet. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that was nice. I'm glad we got to shine light on this kind of organization.
Ooh, so when Jesus says yes, nobody can say no. Come on. I'm not worried about a thing. Shoulder shuffle. Oh.
Hey. That song was secretly about.
I just need Cardi B to never try to sing that thing again, okay? Because you know, goats can, you know, bye. Listen, girl, the entire Empire soundtrack.
Ooh, only for season 1. So the girls are getting ready. They're getting put up in drags, and Priyanka.
Oh my God!
Rita's
the dragon. The dragon. Rita was looking proud.
Revealed her friends around, or her daughter, and I looked like.
Rita's daughter was like, "Wow, look at my."
As soon as I was thinking it, Priyanka said it like, "That's amazing."
Priyanka. Oh.
She did not. Yes. I love me some Pre. She is one of my favorites.
We appreciate your commentary throughout this.
But that was a cackle.
Now they also did have a moment where they were, I guess, training their daughters to walk correctly, this, that, and the other, and that was a moment. Continue.
Dennis was like the only part about that was somewhat interesting. Everybody else kind of pretty much had it. There was no real difficulty, but. My God, that man.
Yes, that man. Okay, because that walk was he had some cigarettes in his back pocket, mama, and he was walking with some good old John Boots, bitch. Okay, a good old nasty pair. All right, so this week's guest judge is Amanda Brugel. And what I know her from is The Handmaid's Tale, which I still haven't seen the most recent season because that's a show you have to binge watch, because if you have to wait, child, you go crazy on the episode.
It has been on my list for so long. People keep telling me to watch it.
It's
and
good.
I'm just like, I just haven't sat in front of it and just put it on. Mm-hmm. But one day I'll get there.
It's mad frustrating in certain moments, but it's also like really good with the drama. It's high drama, like whoa. some craziness here. Anywho, Amanda's there. She gave us a cute little wapow. I was here for
I was like, come on with.
She was feeling her fantasy. Brooklyn Heights was low key coming for Poison Ivy's gig in a very acid trippy, cool world version of Batman. Oh, that was a great reference. That wig was heaven.
That wig.
I love that wig. That wig was heaven. It was like,
the wig.
It just felt like an airplane was flying around it. Oh, good stuff.
I loved it.
Loved. That was a good look, Brooklyn. I was here for even how you were holding your pose. Like, oh, very that. Someone sneezed in Jeffrey's eyes, and it just so happened to be glitter. Okay? That...
It's gotten more and more flamboyant with the looks as the weeks have gone on. I'm like, what are you going to do next?
It was like the insides, the corners of the eyes, and now it's like, nah, party monster.
Whoosh. Just come on with a wig on or something. Just
I posted,
just take it all away.
I posted on Twitter, when the hybrid strain is 30% or more. Posting tweet now. Yeah, but seriously, she gave me euphoria. I saw Zendaya and I was trying too hard tease. Very that. Wow, there it is.
It wasn't
it wasn't there. And Stacey looked gorge, as usual. So the runway kits. Now this is family, affair, and they did their best. So the first people up would be Priyanka and Electra in West Indian Carnival tees, as she described it.
This is fine. It's good. They both look the same. The colors look sensual. I like it. I think, I
want you to find your way back. Come on. Hold on, not that I just quoted Beyonce.
Oh my God.
I can't believe, I need you to find, Matthew, back to Jamar.
I was watching, I'm like, it's fine.
That's,
I really, like, it's so in the middle.
Priyanka's drag mother made those looks, by the way.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I thought that was cool because it was posted on social media. That is the positive thing I will say about this. This is cheap.
It was like I did the assignment.
If Lemon had wore that, just like Lemon said in Untucked, dragged. Well, she wouldn't have put pads in. Oh.
Well.
You got beef with me? I can't. No, Flo Millie, out. Get out. Get out.
Well.
Okay, back to this because don't let me in Untucked. Do not, because the girls are going to get dragged. This is okay at its finest, and I'm not okay with it at its finest. And that's just where I'm going to say that this is cute, but it's on a low, like font at 4, girl, like very low, like a small print.
It was very safe. Very.
Electra looked decent. Yeah, Electra looked decent, but this isn't like, there was nothing to be like, this is a hot, like when they were describing it, I was like, what is happening here? It's not possible. Pre's okay.
Yeah, this is the first time they've done that for Pre. I'm like, I love Pre, but sometimes them runways.
Cut, copy, and paste. Listen, the next queen on this list would be, because I got to move on before I continue to find more things wrong with this. Next is leotards and leotards, Lemon's wigs, and fringe. Excuse me, let me try that. That's rude, excuse me. Scarlet Bobo and Violet Bobo are up.
Okay.
I hope you are.
Scarlet looks great, I think. Scarlett is the better of the two. What, you know what's happening here with Violet? I feel like there's just no color scheme that's agreeing with one another here. I don't like this. I really don't like this. The worst part about it is this jacket. That's the part I hate the most.
Which one?
That was the part I hate. Well, Violet's jacket. Scarlett's jacket is black. It's very her shtick. But
what in the $20 concert ticket jacket bullshit is this?
I hate it. I hate it.
It is nosebleed section.
I hate it.
Girl, I rode passenger seat. No ma'am. All right, listen, y'all. I know they were living for this, but I didn't understand it either. I thought they were about to do a whole J set. I thought we was about to get a full routine, and it was gonna be off because they got this nice young man walking here.
Blessed in this walk.
I will say what I did like is that I saw the enjoyment from the two of them having a good time, and I thought that was lovely to see. I was here for them having a good time. I was here for them having a good time, and you will keep that positive message because the rest of it is a
It was woof.
The wig is okay. I'm sick of that tinted highlighting shit. That Lady Gaga wig from Telephone Tease. It is very that. And when Jeff, I was like, Jeffrey had that. I agreed with. I was like, yep, there go that wig. There it go.
It is very telephone. Very
stop
telephone.
Calling, stop using that same wig on the dance floor. I'm tired of seeing that highlighted tinted blonde wig, please. I'm tired of it.
They said to be continued and paid to dust. They never went back.
We never did get to go back. I mean, was the video phone with Beyonce the to be continued? Because low-key,
I hope not.
I could have used Beyonce on the Chromatica. I would have been here for that. Oh, I'd have been here for Beyonce.
But what song?
Replay or 1,000 Doves. No,
Replay is too far left.
Maybe 911. Because Beyonce would have been fine doing a little cut up in there. Yeah, I can already see.
What about Sour Candy? You just replace Blackpink with Beyonce.
Don't say that. The K-pop fans are nearby.
I said I do love Blackpink though. I think it was really cute that they added their little thing. But I'm like, that's the only song at the top of my head where I could see her like blending in.
I think Beyonce would have killed on. That would have been. Oh yes, Mama would have went through them runs. Oh, you are right. She would have went through the runs. So sweet with a little bit of candy, yeah. Sour candy, yeah. Oh, B does her ad-libs. Okay.
Ow. You don't like to scream like that. Though.
Okay. Like in that order.
It just depends on what they ask is my favorite. Because like I will find myself singing the lyrics to Plastic Doll for some reason.
Oh, you're a Plastic Doll fan? I was there and then I went off of it.
It just hits it out of nowhere. I don't know why. That just comes to my mind.
Yes, I'm not your plastic doll. Oh, okay. See now you're gonna have me go back. I can't. But no, Replay is my favorite by far.
It took me a while to get to Replay. I was like, I did not like it.
Damage is done. Doesn't matter. You had the gun. You had the. Oh my God! Like that. You had the gun. Wow, boom, wow. Yeah.
You know what saved that song for me? It was when they started promoting the Drag Race like drive-in show with it. I was like, okay, this helps it because it took me a while to get into that.
If she had a video come out for that song, like right after that Sour Candy visual mess that they were trying to make interesting. I don't know what kind of musical mess that was, but like Replay needs a video, y'all. Woo, girl, she would wear out that end part. Call me Gaga for the crowd.
Just make Chromatica a visual
I
album.
wish it was. It deserved
it
to be.
It should be.
It deserved to be. That genius right there. Okay, y'all, sorry. Chromatica conversation. Y'all actually asked us to do this, so low-key, we put this in here.
This is true. She did say that there's more visuals coming, so.
Let's hope so. Women in line.
No,
we did.
never
We
did
went
it.
right into Chromatica. Oh, that's not right. That's not right. But let's get to it now.
I hated it.
I'm not totally mad. That's Jamar. Jamar hated it. I didn't hate it. I hated the wigs.
You made her look like a hag. You really did not do her no justice in this little child. There's no like contouring, there's no blush. There's like no.
Low-key gave a villain and a possible Rocky and Bullwinkle cartoon tease.
Like, you aged her so bad.
Now, listen, now, Jeffrey said it, and it was rude. But
was it wrong?
Doesn't matter, damage is done. Okay, listen, Lemon, you tried. And again, what time y'all spent together getting dressed, and it seemed like y'all had a lot of fun on the stage. I thought it was great. I thought that was great. That is where it stopped. I actually like Lemon a whole lot, so this was difficult for me because I was like,
Lemon. I love Lemon, but
damn, girl.
She looks fine.
It was a child.
It felt very on brand for her.
Yeah, that wig was a chop. It looked like it was pulled out the bag. I was like, what in the hell is going on here? Okay. Now, it gets worse, in my opinion. I was like, what is happening? Rita and Terry Bag. I mean, if you weren't triggered by clowns before, this might have been the time, because Sideshow Bob and company. Now, let me not say that, since y'all like to say with my hair pulled down, I give that kind of tease.
Her lashes are like on her face right now.
Oh, so a complicated question. A division problem.
I don't even mind the costume, to be completely honest with you. It's just felt, oh, you know what it was? I forget which judge said it. I want to say it was Stacey. It was like that whole reveal should have been more like a moment where it looked like he just took a coat off.
Oh, you mean like in the first episode? Doesn't matter. Damage is done. Oh, I'm gonna start quoting that song for the rest of this episode. Nice try. I'm glad I'm not in the judge's panel. Whoa, bitch, everybody be getting checked. But you didn't say that a couple weeks ago.
There would have been some different decisions made.
Girl, the articles have been written about me, bitch. Matty Rants is difficult on the judging panel, as he does not agree with any of the judges and calls them out for things that happened before. Yeah, like, hold them responsible. That's stupid. Like, but at the same time, this was still like, so she's your small daughter clown and you're an old clown, and that's the gimmick? You're in black and white?
But I was like, but she's smiling and happy.
No, thank you.
I didn't understand.
The concept was a chop. Read it wasn't a horrible look, but it was a chop on concept.
Ooh, okay.
Things got better. Things got a lot better.
I'm so sick of y'all playing a Jimbo face like this.
Jimbo and Bimbo is our final run of the night. And I gotta say, this is insane, because Jimbo made the entire thing. Like, and they matched perfectly together. Breastplate and all.
Who said, I don't remember who it was. Somebody said that Bimbo came out there looking like Haim.
That's not possible. Bimbo was polished.
Oh.
We didn't see polish.
I'm talking about her makeup wise, not the body. Not anything, just here.
I said what I said.
Oh, well.
Oh, wait. Oh, that doesn't feel I don't like that. I don't like that. Why do they gotta look alike? Did you see my shoulder pop? Kaboop. Okay, listen. I am not here for this fuckery today. Jimbo and Bimbo was a serve, and it wasn't even a soft serve. And I was here for the titty rubbing and all that type of stuff, and the little sexual sisters, that was fun. Ooh, I was here for all of that. Even Brooklyn with the destroyers, like that. I thought we was in on the joke, but then we get to this is impeccable. The look is amazing. I want this look, but I felt like it needed refinement. And I was mad. Stacey led the charge on that. I said, now, Stacey, did they sit you in the back and say, we're tired of you always going against us? Like, I was confused, Miss Stacey. I was confused.
Yeah, I was like, those are the only ones that, whatever. I'm so sick of them playing in Jimbo's face, like I said.
Just playing with, and Jimbo's, you saw how Jimbo was just like, it's like, what else can I do? What else can I do?
Three twice for no reason.
For no reason.
No reason at all.
My God in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Because I'd be having to pray after every episode. Like, what's happening here? Did Jimbo do something wrong? What's going on? Was it the wrong lamb that was sacrificed to the altar? God, I'm confused. Listen, we're not back in the Old Testament days. We're here right now in this current era of fuckery. Now, things happened in Untucked I didn't really care about because it was nice. And there was like, oh, this little mama's back and forth. And they were talking about certain stuff and people looking like, we need to get to this lip sync song because they actually got a good artist. But Priyanka is the winner of this week's episode. And I was chopped with confusion. I said, what in the leotard just happened here?
And it was a double whammy because not only did you give Priyanka the win, you put Jimbo in the bottom three.
Jesus. You had Scarlett's Haya Chop color block himself as safe with them Rambo jackets she was trying to ride in through the room with. You got me on some other stuff.
Girl, it doesn't make sense.
It never did. It never did.
It don't make no sense at all.
When has it? When has it? Okay, so like we said, Jimbo had to sit there and be told that she did a good job, but not a good job, so she could get bottom three kind of run, which was like, boo, boo everybody on the judges panel except for the guest judge. Hey sis, boo. Now, the bottom two is Lemon Squeezed and Rita Baga. Ooh, how the mighty have fallen. Girl, that when you get in that bottom two, that cuts your score quite a bit, right? It cuts your score quite a bit. That half point by Scarlett may mean something now. Never. So now, I was like, what's this song gonna be? You got this lemon drop over here next to the bag of Rita. Girl, Alanis Morissette starts to play, and I was gagged.
You want to know? I'm like, this is a staple drag song that so many queens have done. It's just like,
it is
a go-to.
The songs. It is one of the songs. There's going to be a list of songs that people always talk about. Alanis, this is one of those songs. I could hear it anywhere and everyone knows the words. Everybody. You ought to know. Like, come on. Don't let Beyonce get up there and start doing it. Don't let Beyonce get up there and start doing it as many times as she did it in her concerts.
Baby.
Award shows even.
She was good. Good old nasty tribute.
I wonder how Alanis was feeling about that. Like, woo, she's up here going in. Anywho.
This lip sync was probably the best lip sync of the season thus far. And editors were super shady because they led us to believe that this was going to be like a double Shantae because one girl was giving it and the other girl gave it to this part. And I'm just like, okay, we're doing side by side. Oh my God, I'm getting my life right now. And then we're gooped. At the end, I'm like, wait, y'all really about to send Lemon home? Y'all really about to send Lemon home?
Girl.
After she and she go, okay. So y'all just don't give a damn. Okay.
I thought Lemon did a good job, but my focus was on the bag. I'm gonna be real with you. I thought Lemon did I was a drop. Now for an Alanis Morissette song, and you giving some kind of boom cats every now and then, but not too many, which I was thankful for. Mm-hmm. We saw that move be done quite a few times. Run the tape back. That I'm a Vogue up and whack a little bit. Yep, saw it a couple times. But Rita went for the emotion part, and I think that sold it more for me because Rita's emotional bit. I said,
look, I don't think she broke eye contact the whole time.
When she got on the ground, to even that part, I want you to watch the transition of her take her hand, hit the ground, and then smooth out that crawl. I was like, she's done this song before. That's the first thing I thought about. I said, she's done this song.
Every queen to have done this at least once.
She's had to have done it before. And at the same time, she knows this song. She's probably been in the car going into this song before, or maybe had been subjected to listening to it over and over again. Watch the music video, knows Alanis, but that's what I like to see when I see a lip syncing. Look, give me a song we all not only know, but when we hear the lyrics and we know where the words are coming from, a bitch can emulate, can just do nothing but exude the presence of what needs to be done. While Lemon was a little young in the kids' bop of how she was performing, in my opinion, to this, she still was serving, and you saw that energy of, I want to be here. And I like that. And that's why I was like, Lemon was coming, but I thought Rita had already arrived. Rita Baga.
I think we're going to eliminate Rita because I feel like they're really trying to sell her as the winner, which I'm like, I don't think that's going to pan well, but we'll see how it goes. I'm very curious to see how this is going to end.
I am as well. I am a little about who's possibly going to be the winner because it does feel like now it's being pushed in my face versus, oh, this person has a chance and this person has a chance. But the person who had the most wins close to her just left the competition.
Or the better track record, yeah, because then it's like Rita, Lemon, Priyanka, Scarlett.
Jimbo.
Oh, Jimbo.
See, look at you. Already feeling like that's what we think is going to happen next week. I'm brave.
You'll know if it's it. I'm like, well, it's been great.
I am praying. It's a ball episode. It's a creative episode. I am nervous. If someone comes out in 3 leotards and wins, I'm going to be gagged, and I'm going to.
And you know who's going to wear those leotards.
Doesn't matter. Damage is done.
This child. Tell us. I was saying in the comments, tell us what you think about this child.
Please and thank you. Like Jamar says, get vocal, get wild, get loose and show your bad. Okay, no, stop. No, get in this comment section. Tell us how you feel about this week's episode. What you think of the judging panel? What you think of the decisions that were made today? What you think of the runway? What you think of the entire storyline for this week? What you think of the Untucked, if you care to even think about it? What you think of the lip syncing? What did you think? This is my 3rd video I've recorded today, and I have 1 more to go. And then another one tomorrow, along with an edit. Love, love, love. Everything's been kind of cool here in the Canadian front. I realized that what is happening here? Deleting all of this. I'm tired. I didn't even change the background for the runway part. That's how this is, okay? All right, listen. I'm out of here. Jamar, thanks for jumping in once again. Remember to follow us on our social media pages. Those links are provided in the description. Or if you're just lazy, just rewind back towards the beginning of this video. We'll see you again next week. Remember to take a look at our channels and be on the lookout for other stuff. Hugs and kisses, my best love and wishes to you. It's your boy, Matty Rants.
And Jamar 4.
Yeah. Bye.